showing us how what we would consider the Western tradition as understanding the city as a body and being very clear about the way that all the functions balance each other. There is definitely a process that happens, perhaps from the Enlightenment onwards, that begins to purge certain aspects of it. Elsewhere in the world, for example in Japan, because of the historic lack of enough animals to fertilize the crops, human waste was used, and it was used in a massive scale, and there are lots of accounts from traditional histories and actually works of literature of the smell, which is not necessarily described as an unpleasant thing, but as something that is a kind of a part of the order of how things are done, because that is what will give us our crops. Now, this is a very extreme example, but what I'm trying to get at is how much of this perhaps imbalance that we need to address and readjust and rebalance has to do with a kind of process of separation and division